Hello, I'm Cindy with Wisconsin Voices for Recovery, and this is Speak Out on Stigma. Today we'll be hearing from Susie, a coordinator from Wisconsin Community Services. Hi, Susie, how are you today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Awesome, I'm good. So tell me, how does stigma harm people seeking or in recovery?
I'm going to have a little bit different take on it. Um, Stigma can be really harmful for those seeking recovery and those of us in recovery. Many of us have put stigma on ourselves by the language that we use. Hi, I'm Susie. I'm an addict. When I was in early recovery, I was asked to speak at the recovery rally at the Capitol in Madison. I was with Tom Fowlerly's mom. It was such a great day. But my favorite line from that speech was, "We have hid behind a wall of stigma for too long, letting someone else define who we are." It really hits home. You know, people have an idea in their head what an addict is. Hate that word, but they don't think it's their teacher, their soccer mom friends, or their priest. They think of a different person. Um, 20 years later, I stood on those same steps at this rally in Madison at the Capitol for National Recovery Month, and I said the same thing. We've hidden behind a wall of stigma for too long, letting someone else define who we are. What has changed? I'm going to let you guys ponder on that for a little bit. We can be advocates. We need to be advocates. Many people think they shouldn't talk about it because they might be compromising the anonymity of the A programs or the 12-step programs. We in recovery have been to hell and back. We have lived through more in our lifetime than other people could imagine. And we need to sit up a little taller in our chair, put our shoulders back, and be proud of where we are coming from. We have to be proud of our brothers and sisters in recovery. Hi, I'm Susie. I'm in long term recovery from substance use disorder, and I am grateful to be here today.
Thank you for that. I like how you suggested other options as well. And, it's really important that, we do what we can to eliminate stigma, and language is a really influential and important piece of that, because language is what is happening in our daily lives. And, if we're using language in our daily lives, it's going to kind of become ingrained in our existence, in our realities. And so by changing language, we can start to make those changes.
Yep, I coordinate quite a few peer support programs here in Waukesha, and I always correct our peers on that's not how we identify ourselves.
What would you want people to know and remember about those who are seeking or in recovery?
Mhm. I would like people to know that people that are seeking recovery or that are in recovery, early recovery especially, feel awful about themselves. They feel like a piece of garbage. I remember when I was in early recovery, I felt like a failure in every single area of my life. I have the opportunity to talk to a lot of people. We do a lot of town halls with people that I work with, and that's the number one thing they say is that we hate ourselves. We're so upset with ourselves. So people, we don't have to feed into that. With the people, we have to be empowering for people that are in recovery or needing to be in recovery. My daughter became addicted to heroin. Growing up in a recovery family and me working in the field, that was a lot of stigma towards me as well. Well, how could this happen? But you know what? I loved her through it. I didn't enable her, but I loved her through it. And I still had stigma from the past. Well, were you using when you were pregnant with her? Maybe that's why. It's like, wow, that was 25 years ago, But the stigma is real. We learned together, my daughter and I. I was fortunate. She made it. She's now in nursing school with a 4.0 grade point average in Arizona, living her best life. But the one line she told me was, Mom, you loved me through it where nobody else did. Love the people that you're around. We learn together. You know, when I first moved to Wisconsin, quick story. Um, I met my doctor for the first time and I was pregnant, addicted to drugs, just fresh out of treatment. And after I was brutally honest with her, after that, she took me by the hands and just hugged me and held on to me. And she said how proud she was of me. That was a pivotal point in my recovery. So I'm asking you, empowering you to strive to love people through it, to help people through it, to empower them to be better, to not put them down because of it. We put so much stigma out there, but I mean, I'll challenge everybody. Try to be that one person that makes a difference. You may never know it, but the person you made a difference in their life does. So that is how other people can help.
Yeah, absolutely. Empowering people and you might be the only one that person cross paths with that provides that support and that encouragement, and that can be life-changing. Thank
Mhm.
you so much.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I love to work with people in recovery and always be able to reach that hand out. When somebody grabs onto it, you'll be that person to help. And that's what we do.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Susie, for sharing your views on stigma. And thank you to our viewers for watching. Speak On Stigma is a forum to raise awareness about the harmful impact of stigma on those in and seeking recovery. Recovery is for everyone. Together, we can eliminate stigma. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you.